Welcome back inside the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga, Ontario. We've turned things over to the men's B quarterfinal action. To your left in the white, black shorts, Hamilton Outlaws. To the right, in the yellow and black, Edmonton Killer Bees. And we are underway. Again, quarterfinal action. Winner advances to the semis. A third of 8 games for you today. About 15 minutes behind schedule right now, but they have built a fairly good break-in to the schedule after game 4, so we should be good to go for the second half of today. Offside. Lagerstrom for Hamilton. Will shoot it in. Back to pick it up. Robbins for Edmonton. Through the middle, White. Shot wide of the goal. It's Tyson Cowell in goal for Edmonton. Backhand, Cowell's got that, and Cowell will hold on to it. O'Brien moved it ahead to Holditch. Holditch will flip it down the floor, trying to get to it before it crosses the line is Gallen. He succeeds in that. Good hustle. Shot in wide of the goal. Dumped down into the Edmonton end, and that will be a flooring call against Hamilton. LeDrew has it behind his own goal for the Killer Bees. They go down the floor. Getting back there, not in time. Across the line first, so another flooring call against Edmonton. Once again, Edmonton flips it down the floor. This one won't go for flooring. Spano back first. Scully over to Ledrew. He got it ahead to Feranic. Phil Feranic. That goes through the crease. Comes out the other side along the boards. Taken away. Spano. He moves it up to Parson. Shot just goes wide. That's tipped. Parsons reaching for it. Shot put in wide of the goal. Hustling over to the far boards to get to it. That's Hutton. Ball goes up in the air. Hutton continues to go. Just kicks it here to the right side. Parsons on it first for Edmonton. Parsons, the big slap shot, stays in play as it hits the glass. Down in the far end. Back behind the goal. Robbins with it. Robbins around the boards. Arnaud. Frank Arnaud. They gain the blue line for the Killer Bees. Cuts into the middle. Still with it. Nice little drop pass. White. His shot goes wide. Hutton gets to it. Can't get it out. It's kept in. Robbins with a shot. Again off target. Parsons. Down the right side. Right in on goal. Kicked away by Schreiber. Carson Schreiber in goal for Edmonton with the unusual 00 on the uniform. White keeps it onside. Long shot in, it changed direction and went wide. Played around the boards by Austin Blay. Still kept in though by Edmonton. Jarlis. Davies into the far corner. On it, Schulba. Thomas Bruch. Bruch stopped along the boards by Desjarlis. Keeps going. Shot in towards the goal. Edmonton player knocked down in front of the goal. That'll be a penalty against Edmonton. First power play of the game comes with 9:11 to go here in the first period. Interference. Jackson Davies go to the penalty box. Power play for Edmonton. Robbins with a shot just missed far side. On it first is Parsons. Actually, that was Diagicinto for Hamilton. The wrong number 11 there for just a moment. 1:29 to go in the power play. Taggart comes out to take the face-off for Edmonton. He'll go up against Vogel. And we're ready. Face-off win for Hamilton, still on the power play. Spano. Back at the point. Austin Blay. They go the other side. Scores! Austin Blaze with the play at the point. Not really a shot, just trying to put it in front, hoping for a deflection, and got one. See if we can tell who that was parked in front to get the stick on the ball. We'll get the announcement in just a second. 1-0 for Hamilton on the power play. Down in Edmonton territory, this is Russ McKay for Hamilton. Back to the point, Blaze. Barrett. Okay, they're saying it was Blaze. Looked like it was tipped by one of the Hamilton players in front, but for now they're giving the goal to Blaze from the point, saying it went straight in. Hamilton changing, just get their player off in time. Davies over to Desjardins, back to Davies. Pinned in their own end right now are the Killer Bees. Now they're able to get it out. Chipped in by Dunnan. He's pushed to the boards by Austin Blaze, in to help out as well as Barrett. Ball comes free. Edmonton with a couple of chances. Plop fanned on the first one. Second one went over the top of the goal. Now the net has been moved. .6:27 to go, first period, 1-0. Hamilton Outlaws with the power play goal. Sereno for Hamilton. Sereno working along the boards. Ball is still loose there, taken away by Edmonton. Dunnett. Dunnett with a shot off the stick of Lagerstrom. Lowry got it in over the blue line. It's poked out to center. He'll come here to Dunnett. Long shot in. Save is made by Cowell. Scholig. White. Trying to race onto it as Arnaud. Can't get to it. It'll be a flooring call against Edmonton. Just came up a little short. Goes up into the mesh, out of play. Face-off will stay in the Edmonton end. Taggart lost it along the boards. It comes out. Hamilton trying to get it back in, but Edmonton come up with the ball. There's Arnaud to Vogel. That's taken away by Spano. Spano back behind his goal for Hamilton, rather. And we'll just stay here for a while. Spano says, I'm not really interested in moving it. Nobody's moving. I'll just stay here. All right, folks, I'm going to go grab a Coke and come back when Spano decides to move the ball. Maybe have a sandwich. Trip to the mall. A little sightseeing while I'm here. Finally, he moves it, and then it's turned over. A shot. Cowell made the save. Callaghan with a chance. Just nowhere to go. Nobody on Hamilton was moving. Everybody was covered. Gallon backhand towards the goal, and then it's put wide as it hits the side of the net. Russ McKay had it, but it was just in too deep on his backhand. O'Brien over to an open wing. Getting there first was Phil Ferranic. Ferranic to Scott Doran. Shot that goes wide. Scholig hustling there to get to it first for Edmonton. Doran. It was intended as a pass. Nobody could get a stick on it. Goes to the other side. Scholig. Along the boards, down in behind the goal. Goes into the corner now. Taken out by Edmonton. It was Edmonton's best shift of the game, but an errant pass forces them back. Hamilton gets a full line change in to get some fresh legs out there. Tipped in by Ferranic. Now he'll head to the bench. Lagerstrom up at the blue line, knocked down. Lagerstrom, Scholing, shot, save made by Cowell. Still just the one goal in this game, that a power play goal by Hamilton. Face-off win for Edmonton. Long shot in by Scholig, and again the goaltender Cowell. He's got it. The Trapper holds on. Edmonton off the boards. Backhanded in by Sarker. Cowell leaves it there for his defense. Brought out by Brooch. To Sereno. Off the boards, picked up over on the far side by White of Edmonton. White stopped at the blue line. Good defensive play there by Travis Hood. Back to Sereno. Brooch will try and track it down along the boards for Hamilton. Played it back to Hood, but knocked away from him. Plump, backhand save made by Cowell. Good chance there for Plump as he stole the ball at center. Now it's back down in the Edmonton end. Under a minute to go here in the opening period. Right in the slot, a shot did not get through to the goal. The second one is put wide. Couple of chances there for Giacinto. Back pass to Schulba. Schulba backhands it in. Back to get it Spano. Down to 20 seconds to go in the period. Right on goal and having to hold on to it is Schreiber. So with 14.5, a face-off deep in the Edmonton end. Flip down the floor. This will be, I think, enough for a flooring call. It is. Down to 6.9 seconds to go. Outlaws have called a timeout. Our next game will also be men's B quarterfinal. Be the Surrey Hounds against the Kamloops Blackjacks. Haven't seen the Blackjacks yet here at the main rink. All right, 6.9 to go. Back at the point. One last shot, that's blocked. It goes to the boards, and that'll do it. First period comes to an end, 1-0. Hamilton Outlaws over the Edmonton Killer Bees in this men's B quarterfinal. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the start of period 2. Play underway in the second period. This men's B semifinal. Edmonton Killer Bees, Hamilton Outlaws. Outlaws lead it 1-0. Scholing up ahead, got it to Fouts. Fouts dumps it into the corner. Vogel with a shot. Rebound gobbled up by Jake Hutton of Hamilton. Pass was intended for Hutton, hit the back of the goal. Hamilton get away with it. Austin Blaze, the goal scorer. His pass a little bit too far. Long shot in that Cowell had a little bit of trouble with. Had it in the trapper and it popped out. Ball goes up in the air, stays in play. That's going to be a penalty against Hamilton. Played into the corner. Edmonton still with it. The Killer Bees are on the power play. Scholig to Murphy, back to Scholig, comes to the side of the goal, a couple of whacks at it, 3 whacks at it, they keep it out. Cal just got the left foot up against the post, didn't give them any room. Murphy, his hard shot that goes way up in the air in between the rafters, didn't touch anything, so stays in play. That's put wide. Still just under a minute to go in the power play. It's been a pretty good one for Edmonton as they try and tie this one up. White to Scholig. That's wide. Murphy will get the return pass. Scholig, Murphy. We'll go the other side. It's White. Scholig back to White. Murphy, one-timer. That's wide. White's got it again. 20 seconds to go in the power play. To Scholig. Murphy scores! Good power play for the Edmonton Killer Bees. They had possession of the ball pretty much the whole time. Number of opportunities, finally make good on one. Murphy's shot. Looks like it went straight in. So we're back even, 1-1. with 11:33 left in the second period. Hamilton player down at center in some distress. John Michael Barrett. Gets back to his feet, but still obviously not feeling anywhere near 100%. Took a couple of steps and then stopped. Now it looks like he will make his way to the bench. He is actually, well, he's down in the tunnel on the way to the dressing room. He's trying to stretch something out. Anyway, he's being looked after by the training folks. We'll get back to the game. Hope he's okay. Murphy with the goal, Phil Ferenic with the assist. Tied at 1. Robbins. Pass across. They'll come this side, looking to get it to O'Callaghan. He lost it. It's played out. Lowry. To the near side it comes. In behind the goal, Giacinto. To Giacinto, still holding it. There's a collision in the crease. I think just a crease violation will be called. So that means the face-off comes outside the blue line, no penalty. Jarlis. Get it to his defense partner, and then they move it up down the floor. That's from their own side of center, so the face-off will come back in the Edmonton end. We've got 10:30 to play in the second period. Winner moves on to the semifinals later today. Edmonton, move it out. Get it into the Hamilton zone. Right in front, looks like Cowell, I think he's okay. When he first went down, looked like he grabbed his leg, like he may have stretched something as he really spread himself out to try and cover that left post. Seems to be okay. Sereno, he dropped it back. The shot from Lowry went wide. It was all the way out the center, picked up there by Shulba. Shulba gains his own. Over on the left side, snapshot again in the blocker and out. White following up on it, goes up over the top of the goal. A couple of times Cowell has had the ball drop out of that trapper. That one is wide from White. Scholing back in his own end. Long pass up at the blue line. That comes in over the blue line. Shot off a stick. Shulba let it fly. Picked up by Davis. Davis. He'll shoot it in. Going into forecheck. To Giacinto. Tried to play it out in front. Good defensive play by Schulba to break that up. Great chance in front, just missed. Jacinto. He's still working hard. Finally, it's cleared out by Edmonton. They'll get it out over center, shoot it in. Players going along the boards. Edmonton, throw it to the front of the goal. Cleared away by Hamilton, but they do not get it out. Kept in by Arnaud. Plum's shot was stopped. Plum's got it again. This one up high, and this one's in the trapper and held by Cowell. McKay got it in over the blue line, then got it to the right side. McKay goes to the front of the goal. The ball doesn't get to him. Edmonton able to move it out. Scott Doran gains the zone. Doran, he'll shoot it himself. It went off of Austin Blaze, taken out of play, so the face-off will stay in the Hamilton end. Face-off win for Edmonton. That shot just missed. It's Cashton Murphy. He's got the goal for Edmonton. It's another chance. Short side. Scott Doran. He's stopped by Cowell. Doran in there looking for it again. Doran's got it. Doran along the boards. Blaze is on him. Long shot in by Davies. Easily handled by Cowell. Edmonton really coming on now here in this second period. Still, it stays in. Davies with a shot. Cowell's got that in the trapper, and again, this time he'll hang on. Both teams changing. Drew backing up in his own end, got it up as far as the blue line. Now the Killer Bees will get it out. Callaghan's pass goes into the corner. Trying to track it down there was Fouts. Hamilton get it out. Sholey gets there first, and that'll go up into the seats across the way. Face-off controlled by Edmonton in their own end. Get it up to Schulba, to White. White lost as he got to the blue line, knocked off his stick by Budding. Arnaud turns and goes. Then stops and turns. Falls down. And Spano has it. Robbins tried to bring it out. Kept in by Hamilton. Arnaud plays it into the corner and then around the boards. Up here to Dunnett. Again, kept in. Following up on it, though, is Robbins. Robbins will get it out for Edmonton. Down the floor. White trying to chase it down. Can't get to it. Liam Bruch. Out there with Sereno. Sereno goes into the corner to try and forecheck, but Edmonton come away with the ball. Little back and forth at center we go right now. Shilba trying to get in. Shilba will come up with the ball down in the corner. Tried to play it out in front, went off a leg to the near boards. Well wide by Dunnett. Shilba leaves it behind the goal. White in there to try and get it. White goes down. And the referee out at center. It looks like he's going to call a penalty. Body checking against Hamilton. So it'll be a power play for the Killer Bees. Shot over the top of the goal. There's Murphy. Edmonton with a chance to bring it out. They do. Giacinto doing good work killing this penalty. Giacinto goes down. He wants a penalty called. Not going to get one. Right on goal, so no flooring, but it's going to allow Hamilton to get to it and send it down the length of the floor again, help him kill some time. Minute 20 to go in the power play. Now Edmonton get it in and set it up. Scholig. Cashton Murphy back to Scholig. Shot. That went wide. Murphy's got it in the corner. Murphy back to Scholig. White, Scholig, one-time shot, hit somebody, went to the boards, and tipped out and down the floor. Well, gained the zone, Phil Ferenik. Back at the point to White. Murphy will shoot it, save made. And on the rebound, Hamilton Outlaws. Now going into forecheck hard is Taggart. Edmonton had two players in there and come away. Murphy, bring it in over the blue line. Back at the point, O'Callaghan. White. Backhand, stopped. I think that hit Spano in front. White again, turns. Goaltender got a piece of that. Players come out of the penalty box. Penalty is now over. 2:53 to go. Second period. One goal each. Stopped at center. Hamilton coming back. Here's a shot that did not get through. Comes to the boards. Gallen into the corner. Laid around by Robbins. It'll be kept in. Hood on goal. Save was made by Schreiber. Went off of him and out of play. A timeout has been called by Edmonton with 2:14 to go. There you see Carson Schreiber stretching it out. The players down to their benches. Ball comes up along the boards. Hamilton on it. Holdridge put it in behind the goal. Comes out the other side. Back to Scholig. To Ledrew. Things settle down a little bit. Ahead to Scott Dorn. Back to Ledrew. Ledrew takes it off the boards. Ledrew can't shoot it. Pass across to Murphy. They've been going wide. Cowell came out and made the save anyway. Ledrew with a shot. Cowell's got this one. No rebound this time. Knocked down. Shot ends up into the corner behind the goal. Fouts to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan back at the point. Unable to hold it in was Ledrew, and now he's got to chase it down all the way back behind his own goal. And they turn it over. Sereno. Bruch. Sereno. Shot hit the outside of the net into the final minute, period number 2. Sereno went down, hoping to draw a penalty. Referee wasn't buying it. Bruch along the boards. Breakout here for the Bees. Shot. Cowell had a quick look behind him. That was O'Callaghan. That shot ripped wide by Fouts. Comes off the boards. It's still loose. Still loose. They get a chance. Somehow it stayed out. O'Callaghan thought he had the empty net. May have gone off the defenseman. Faceoff will stay in the Hamilton end. 7.1 to go. gets by the defenseman. Down the floor. Time will run out. Second period is over. 1-1 tie. This one's still very much up in the air. Again, the winner will go to the semifinals. Loser is done. All right, time to take a break. We'll be back in just 2 minutes from now with period number 3. It's the public address announcer. Man's got some serious pipes. I guess that's why he's the public address announcer. I promise I will not attempt to sing while I'm doing this. Edmonton get it to the front of the goal. Unfortunately for them, the net has become dislodged as they jump on the offense right away here to start this third period. Ripped in by White. Cowell made the save. Edmonton coming out with a lot of vim and vigor to start this third period. Another shot in. That's knocked down. Giacinto trying to get away. He went down. Lost his stick. Well, actually, he's one of the Edmonton players who lost their stick. It's Desjardins without a stick. Now he'll go and grab it. Austin Blaze behind the goal for Hamilton. Moves it up through the blue line. They'll get it out to center. Now they get it a little further. 1-on-3. Davis tried to make a run. That's broken up. Now it's Hamilton's turn. The blue line stopped there, but then they'll get it back. Offside. Didn't get it in over the first time, says the referee. Put over the top of the goal. Schreiber won't take any chances. He'll cover it up. Barrett gets waved out. Coming in to take it is Parsons. Barrett is here, then it's put wide. Hutton with the chance on the backhand. Clean face-off win for Parsons. Almost a goal for Hamilton. Scott Dorn leaves it. Murphy. Back in behind the goal. Ferenik. Murphy. Ferenik back to Murphy. Back to Ferenik. Big save by Cowles. He got the left pad down, kicked it out, and it's put over the top of the goal. Ferenik sets up behind the Hamilton goal. Nobody wants to pressure him. Let him sit there. Just cover everybody out front. Frank still with it. He'll try to jam it in himself, and he does. Great patience. Ferenik just sat there forever. Waited for an opportunity. Try this side, try that side. He'll take it out himself. And he reaches all the way around the goaltender and puts it home. 2-1 now for Edmonton. Robbins up a little further. That hit somebody over on the other side. It went out of play. Hamilton trying to respond. There's Holditch. Couldn't get a shot on goal. The ball goes behind the Edmonton goal, and out come the Bees. Frank Arnault stopped before he got to center. That shot off a stick up and out of play. The face-off will stay in the Edmonton end. Lots of time left in this one. Still 11:26, just a one-goal game. Edmonton player is down. Got clipped. Nobody saw it. It's Michael Fouts. hit right in the mouth. I think he's going to go right to the dressing room. Hood hustling back into his own end, tried to clear it, it went out of play. Face-off will stay in the Hamilton end. Surrey Hounds, Kamloops Blackjacks coming up next. If you were checking the schedule online, it says 1:45. It's going to be late. You're at 1:39 now with still 11 minutes left to play in this game. At least. Unlike the preliminary rounds, if the game is tied after regulation, we do go to overtime and shootout if necessary in these elimination games, or these playoff games, I should say. Round robin games, tie is a tie. And once again, the face-off will be in the Hamilton zone. Edmonton wins the face-off back at the point. LeDrew shot hit a teammate. Can't move it out. It'll be kept in. Scholig, he'll shoot it right on goal. Rebound goes to the boards. Bruce back to Hood. Over to Spano. Flipped in by Serino. Hamilton will make a change, as will Edmonton. Done it. Pass across. They score. He got it to Jared White. White put it home. Huge goal for the Edmonton Killer Bees. White heading for the goal. Gets the return pass. From Dunnett, just has to tap it home. And it is now 3-1. A little bit of insurance, a little bit of breathing room for the Killer Bees. Timeout's been called. Edmonton tipping it in. Said they came out at the third period full of vim and vigor. Well, they get rewarded with the only goal. I'm saying done it, but pretty sure that pass came across to White. Giacinto pass into the slot, ripped wide by Taggart. Hamilton tried to respond. This is White. Let him roam in there. He got the shot. Cowell made the save. The rebound goes to the boards. Edmonton on it. White. Get Dunnan all over him. Murphy. Shot right on goal. Hood with the ball in the corner. So now Hamilton needs to get something going. Down by 2. For Rennick. Murphy. It's been a good line for Edmonton. Tipped away to Giacinto. Giacinto trying to bust in. He goes down. Net is moved. That's going to be a penalty coming up to Edmonton. Tripping. So chance here for Hamilton. As they will go on the power play. It's kept in by Hamilton. Spano. Back to Gallen. Austin Blaze will try it. He'll center it. Taggart. Ball went up in the air. Taggart's got some room. Shot. Rebound is there. Getting a stick in the way of it was number 13, Stephen Schollig, and the ball goes up and out of play. Minute 21 left to go in the power play. Hamilton came close. Battle down in the corner. And Edmonton come away. White. He's got Ferenic with him. Ferenic heading for the front of the goal. Pass goes in behind him. Now Phil Ferenic has it. Ferenic behind the goal. He'll look to kill some time. Finally gives it up, then he'll head to the bench. Under a minute to go in the power play. Blaze flips it in. Now Hamilton will try and get in on the forecheck. Robbins gets there first for Edmonton, and then he has it taken away by Davis. Back at the point. They come here on the near side. Taggart, shot. That missed the net. Hood. That one also off the mark. Rebound was there, cleared by Edmonton. Not out. Hood with a shot. Taggart. To Giacinto. Knocked down, and Edmonton will clear the zone. Giacinto has to hustle back. Taggart was chasing him down. Or White, rather. The other number 10. Players topple over the top of each other down the corner. Some more players pile in there, and the referee blows the whistle. Penalty has now expired. Hamilton had a couple of chances. Unable to score. It remains 3-1. Now with 6:11 to go. Referee down in the corner on the far side of the rink has called an interference penalty. It's going to go against Edmonton. So another opportunity for Hamilton with 6 minutes left. Interference. Brayden LeDrew in the penalty box for Edmonton. Hamilton win the face-off cleanly. Sereno shot right on goal. Schreiber's got it between the pads. Does not give up a rebound. Rolls to the front of the goal, then cleared to the boards. Edmonton on it. They will send it the length of the floor. Cowling plays it ahead. Save time. Hood. Into the corner they go. To Giacinto. Back to Sereno. Hood. Shot hit Scholig. Hood. To the front of the goal, a shot came in. Good save made. That was Kyle Parsons. Now it's given away in front, shorthanded opportunity. Parsons had the chance a moment ago for Hamilton. Cowell is down. He's going to be okay. It was Kyle Parsons a moment ago at the side of the net for Hamilton who had the best chance. Couldn't finish it, and then Hamilton almost came back with a shorthanded goal. Surely that would have done it. 5 minutes exactly to go. Third period. 2-goal lead for the Edmonton Killer Bees. Plum turns, gets rid of it. Cowell drops it there for Blaze. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Dumped in by Lagerstrom, who's out there now in the power play for Hamilton. They'll keep it onside. Gallen. All bouncing around, comes to the boards. Plum's got it. He's got some time. Gets rid of it. Just a dozen seconds left. Flipped in. McKay trying to get in there on the forecheck for Hamilton. Penalty's just about done. Now it is. O'Callaghan gets it out at center. Knocked down there. Blaze lost it. Here comes LeDrew. Just stepped out of the penalty box a few seconds ago. That shot over the top of the goal by Dunnett. Hamilton with time running out. Giacinto couldn't get it in to the offensive zone. He got turned back. Good defending here by the Killer Bees. Now they turn it over to Giacinto. Moving in all alone. Big save made by Schreibers. He got the blocker up. Giacinto was looking far side. Now he threw it through the crease. That's blocked in front. Scramble. Down the floor it'll go, and that'll come back and be a face-off in the Edmonton zone. Cowell looking towards the bench with 2:57 to go. And an Edmonton player between the two face-off circles, shaken up, getting back to his feet. Thomas Schulbra. High off the glass, in behind the Edmonton goal. Will be cleared down the floor. The Hamilton net is empty. That'll be a flooring call against Edmonton. 2:35 to go. Edmonton come up with it. Again, the net is empty. They'll flip it down the floor. Golfing it away was Gallen. Now Edmonton's got it. Empty net. Missed. But time ticking away. Scott Dorn lost it. Turned over. Backhand is stopped by the defense. Gallen. High in the air. They'll try and run under it. This is Giacinto. Now over to the boards. In on goal. Save made by Schreiber. It comes out. Murphy's got it. Edmonton just on, or Hamilton rather, just onside. So minute 42. They continue to work hard. Doran got to it. Cleared it down the floor. That's going to be another face-off back in the Edmonton zone with a minute 33 to go. Hamilton net is empty. Face-off won by Edmonton. Ball goes in behind the goal, thrown out in front. Edmonton's got it, plays it to the boards, and coming away. And making it an empty net goal to finish it, Michael Fouts. He'll grab it, head up the floor, make sure he gets over center, and puts it in the empty net, and that will do it. 4-1 now in favor of Edmonton. They will move on to the semifinals. Disappointing, no doubt, for Hamilton. They got the first goal in this game, but couldn't follow up on it. Net is still empty. Why not? And just missing it. Holditch breaking in. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Into the final minute. Saved by Schreiber. Good chance for McKay. That's been kind of the story of it. When when Hamilton has had their chances, Carson Schreiber's been very good. McKay puts it to the side of the goal. It's lifted. That'll go out of play. Face-off will stay right there. Time winding down, 20 seconds. Hamilton still trying to get another goal. Kept in, now it'll go over to the far boards. 10 seconds to go. Lagerstrom, shot got all the way through to Schreiber. Schreiber's got it between the pads, 1.7 seconds left. They're going to run it off. I like that decision. 4-1 is your final. Edmonton Killer Bees advance to the B semifinal. Up next, Surrey Hounds of British Columbia will take on the Kamloops Blackjacks of British Columbia in our next B semifinal. Coming up in a few minutes, we will get the Player of the Game award, and then we'll be out of here and get ready for our next game. All right, congratulations, Cashton Murphy, named Player of the Game. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in a few minutes with Surrey Hounds and Cam.